Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Find your common room. Okay.
Lumos. Revelio. Now, which way is the common room?
Oh my god!
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
That new 5th year. They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
Can't imagine starting
It bugs me I can just walk through people.
I'm sure you use them.
Jeez. Who is this?
That girl thinks she can get away with anything.
If Don't fall off this time, Nelly.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It's true, and I was almost killed. Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Don't
How
tell anyone what
awful
happened.
for you. And of course, that poor man from the ministry. But still, you got to see a dragon. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm
I
sure I'll
love
be
this
seeing you
game.
around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
I love it.
You never know. Bye for now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I frighten you? Do it 6 more times.
Here, have a sip. Go on.
I enjoy having lunch down by the lake. Except when the giant squid splashes about. Not much for soggy sandwiches.
I would really... Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself.
Gareth Weasley.
Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Does having your aunt here make things difficult?
More than you'd think. Most people assume I can't get into trouble or be given detention. But they're wrong. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
I do have one question, guys, that has not been answered. And I thought it would at this stage in the game, I won't lie. Thought it was going to be the first question they did answer. Why am I starting as a 5th year?
Wait, that's not right. I really thought I had it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Betcha I can do it.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Fun fact about a professor at Hogwarts. Did you know that Flitwick is a master duelist? I love that.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Prove it. I know that name from the books. Professor Weasley wants to meet me. Let's do this.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Really not pulling any punches here, guys.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I need you to be alert to your surroundings.
Sorry about that, guys. If you notice any
Do keep up.
hiccups there, I went in and I changed a bunch of settings to try and make myself a little bit happier with the game. I'm not sure how my computer will run with that yet, but I didn't do anything drastic.
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it,
Revelio.
and we'll see what the guide says.
Portrait of Barufio. This portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir, and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said S instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. You just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Bummer. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Selecting your first guide page, unlock the new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select field guide pages to continue. Hogwarts Regalia Spectacles. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Oh, it's a kitty!
No time to waste. You've classes to attend. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You've discovered a Floo Flames fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered Floo Flames locations. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, and includes the House Common Rooms and the Great Hall. Select the South Wing region to continue. In this view, you can see the Floo Flames available in that region. Green Floo Flames represent flames you've discovered, including your common room. Gray Floo Flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. Right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library, and Greenhouses. Select the Library Annex region. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall Floo Flames for you. Use the right stick to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall Floo Flames with X. I'm hoping the settings I changed make it a little bit more vibrant. Really excited, guys. I'm having a great time. I'm a wizard. I can't believe I'm a wizard. Oh my god.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Oh my
Always
god.
something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
It's a good thing the Owlery is away from Bristol.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What's
You
Hogsmeade?
mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Or dark wizards.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time.
Oh, good. Extra
Judging by your
homework.
adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Gotta make a decision. I'm going with Fig.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
I'm so tempted to just, explore for the next 3 hours, but I want so badly to go to Hogsmeade.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Defense against the Dark Arts class. The field guide map shows Professor Hecat's class in the lower section of the astronomy wing. I could get lost in this castle. I may need to use the charmed compass in the field guide to help me find the way. This represents main quests. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and/or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and/or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor assignments or as quest rewards. We're gonna go to Charms first. What's happening?
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Charmed compass will lead you to anything you're tracking. What is this? This must be something. It's grayed out. Obviously, I can't do it. Oh,
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
I think I'm gonna go poke a painting with a lit wand.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves...
Alright, let's locate this bad boy. Lenora mentioned the painting revealed a clue when she cast Lumos near it. Perhaps I should try that myself. Let's do it.
Lumos! That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
And for a fat guy.
Revelio! Let's get you back to your frame, little more. Not stopped. Perhaps I need to keep casting Lumos on
it. Statue of Gregory the Smarmy. This statue, with an ingratiating grin, depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy. The wizard famous for inventing Gregory's Unctus Unction, a potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend.
Lumos!
Oh, I gotta direct him back to his little frame.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
My little brother sends me messages.
Revelio! Lenora! I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'll tell you.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit.
Now I feel
although
bad.
he does tend to over-explain.
I wish
Well,
I
I'm
hadn't
glad
explained it
someone
to her.
figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented food.
Oh, I'm sure.
Revelio!
Give me that. No, I have to get the Accio spell, I bet you. Is some kind of puzzle.
Revelio!
Well, I'm sure that'll be explained at some point. Let's not waste too much time doing that. Potions class. Alrighty-roo. Look at later, I'm getting too eager. Going to charms. Oh, jeez. I'm assuming I have to get out of
Revelio.
this. Right, okay, so open the damn door. Hey, look at that. Oh, that was glitchy.
Revelio.
Wyvern Fountain. This fountain in the Transfiguration Courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan, this is most assuredly not meant to be the Wyvern of the Way, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oh, you just walk through the doors. Okay, well, no wonder I'm having so much trouble.
Revelio.
Foolish child. You have any idea how many muggles...
Can I spell thieves? Nope.
Revelio.
I'm revealing something. I just don't know what it is.
That young'un's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium. Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies.
Painting of Ilias. This painting depicts the young orphan wizard Ilias, who famously saved his entire village from an army of Dementors and the dark wizard Raxidian by conjuring a mouse Patronus. I know about that. That's right. I know about that, actually.
Revelio.
I love this game.
Lumos.
Is that the Forbidden Forest?
Revelio.
Aha!
Lumos.
Go, Mr. Moth. Back home we go.
Revelio.
Chest.
I cannot do this for all eternity. What do you want?
They really did a good job. Like, this is just fun. I get to be a wizard.
Being hungry warrants looking into. People grumbling about a foul smell. Ooh.
Revelio.
Ah. The Pungent Passage. This passage is relatively nondescript as far as passages go. However, the mishandling of a crop of Mimbulus Mimbletonia in the 16th century and the accompanying tsunami of stink sap left it with a rancid odor that even the strongest scouring charm cannot seem to eradicate. Ah! Maybe this Mimbletonia. That's what Neville spills on Harry in his 5th year. Yes, 5th year. Embarrassing.
Revelio.
Show. Alright, bad boy. Yeah, I didn't think so. Good try.
Revelio.
Oh my god, there's so much to explore. Like, this castle is just huge! I almost think it wouldn't be this big. Right here, the stained glass window. Oh, that was a jump. Serpentine Beast window. Although Slytherins like to think this window is somehow a tribute to their house founder, it is actually a serpentine beast coiled around a tree that extends from the mouth of the legendary Green Man.
Revelio.
Augury skeleton. This is a skeleton of an Irish phoenix, or augury, an intensely shy bird who can forecast the coming of rain and whose mournful cry was once believed to foretell death.
Revelio.
I'm loving that, man. Is there something else here? I can hear it. The painting of the burning witch is pretty interesting. I think there's a story behind that, no? I'll have some tea as well.
Revelio.
Madam Cacao is getting a bit of
That's defense against the dark arts.
Revelio.
Even, like, not having the highest settings here. A kitty. The castle just feels so alive. I could be looking at this with rose-colored glasses, though. I mean, it is such an important part of my childhood and just my life in general. My affection for Harry Potter and just generally the wizarding world. But, man, I am loving this, like, every second.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Right.
Lumos.
That is...
Protego.
No, that's...
Lumos.
I know where that is. I just saw it. I literally just saw it. Oh. Oh.
Revelio.
I'm the greatest wizard alive.
Revelio.
It's not going to be in the same pungent hallway thing, right? It's got to be somewhat close to the painting thing. That's what I would assume. But let's go here and check, just in case.
I keep things clean as a whistle.
I think they'd move some of these portraits.
Revelio.
Doesn't appear to be in here either.
Oops! Did Peeves make you jump?
I remember the old like PlayStation 1 game or PlayStation 2 game, like the first Harry Potter game, and Peeves was the worst animated piece of garbage I'd ever seen, and I loved it.
Revelio.
Collecting the Birdie Bots ever flavored beans. God, I love Harry Potter, guys. I can't get over it. I just can't. It really, like, as a franchise, just means the world to me. It's done so much for me. I struggle with nightmares. I mentioned that in the God of War series. And one thing that I do to help fight off the nightmares, I won't lie, is I pretty much listen to Harry Potter every night. Like the audiobooks narrated by Jim Dale. You know, I'm honest about it. My mental health, you know, listen to something to scoff at. But like it helps it helps me not have nightmares, and that's just pretty much the best thing that I can possibly imagine. Of course, sometimes it backfires, I won't lie. I have very vivid Harry Potter related nightmares once in a while. But overall, I am significantly happier and I feel much better off with the Harry Potter.
Revelio.
I'm looking for something to lighten up. I hear it. The directional audio could probably use some work. I don't know if this is supposed to be directional, but man, do I not know what I'm looking at.
Revelio.
Alright, so we're back in the Great Hall. Or whatever this building is, the main hall, the area. Well, I don't think this is it. So far, all of the two that we've done have been relatively close together. It's a bit of a loading screen there, I don't mind that. That's you know, it is what it is. A bit of a bummer, but, you know. And you know what, it's not even so much a loading screen, but like... So, perhaps here. I am feeling like this could be it, actually.
Revelio.
Nope. Perhaps we go back this way.
Revelio.
Haunted toilets. Unless in dire straits, it is probably best to avoid this particular toilet. It is allegedly one of Peeves' favorite prank spots.
Whee! Oh, not again! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole?
As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory. Not for the meek.
These peeves will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp. Sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms. So I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
Revelio.
Oh, I'm loving it. Where am I? I'm assuming what I want is not, in fact, in here. Lachlan the Lanky. This statue depicts the wizard Lachlan the Lanky, a tall, slender wizard who appears quite proud of himself. For what precisely? No one knows.
Revelio.
Map of Argyllshire. This map depicts Argyllshire, a region in Scotland which contains the Hebrides, native home of the Hebridean Black Dragon. I'm gonna have to go back.
Revelio.
Gold-rimmed circular spectacle. That looks like nothing I can see. I can go in here. Bathroom. Alright, good to know.
You are simply glorious. Let me guess.
Revelio.
Gila blood? When I lose my mind trying to find this this little moth, which I was thinking would be near here. I'm wrong. Oh, it is so gorgeous, and it looks so much better with my settings turned up a little bit. I was really upset at first with how it looked. I won't lie. Bit of a bummer, but turning it up a little bit, it definitely helped a lot. Okay, one more time.
Lumos.
I want to say ground floor. These columns, right?
Revelio.
Feels almost right.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is.
Revelio.
Oh, I'm too stubborn for my own good. This is gonna drive me nuts.
Revelio.
Suppose theoretically there's another floor I could go up, right? Yeah, it's gotta be up here. Done. Pretty confident
Revelio.
right now. weird amount of chests in these bathrooms. There's. Found the moth.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
It's Professor Fig's classroom. There's my moth. I should know he'd be up here.
Revelio.
You'd think that in that alcove would be kind of important. I was just looking at it. There it is.
Lumos.
Let's go, little buddy. Alright, we're off to Charms class. I'm a charming guy. Whoa.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a
Revelio.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
And I could not stop giggling. Most embarrassing. And appropriate, I suppose.
You can be honest.
God, I don't know. I feel like Dumbledore has to be in this as like a young man.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Oh, I almost messed it up, but I got it.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
What a unique man.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. Hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm?
You don't know anything. You do it.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Summoning Charm. Accio pulls a target closer to the caster. Hold the right trigger, press the assigned button to cast Accio and pull a target closer. Release to cease casting the spell.
Accio. Very good. Don't lose your composure. Splendid. Stay focused. That's it. Happens to the best of us.
You gotta be kidding me. That's some trash.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
Very good. I failed.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
Oh, well, now I gotta do better than that.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Now. Master Wizard.
Excellent.
There we go.
Aw, you got nothing on me, girl. Oh no. Jesus. Oddly intense.
Impressive.
Yeah, that's right.
Let us see this. Yes!
Get her.
Accio.
And release. Figured it out.
Perfect score. Remarkable.
Bingo bango. Summoner's Court winner, Francis.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
What? Oh.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Brutal.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
I won already. What are you talking about? Settles it all.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Oh.
Splendid.
I'm livid now.
There we go.
That's a 50,
Nicely
baby.
done. Let us see this.
For all the marbles. Yes, you knocked me in a place.
Phew.
Accio.
Oh, I messed up.
Don't lose your composure.
Oof. Ugh. I messed up so bad.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Bummer.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you.
You're
Took
the first
me
one I
weeks to
killed.
become proficient with Accio.
I'm kidding.
Took
That's
weeks for
terrible.
me to get anything right when I transferred here.
But I'm dark.
It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
I mean, now I know where the second game needs to be set.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
I gotta wonder. What's the point of a wand then, you know?
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank
I
you
sound
for
like a
asking.
robot.
I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans. If you're so inclined.
After my brother learned.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise. Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor.
Nice.
It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Well, good. Extra homework. Quest complete!
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities.
Humble?
Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Revelio.
Supposedly, this chest is above me.
Transferring to both buttons.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the
Goblins,
uprising.
werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert
Is this
Boot.
math?
No, it wasn't. Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Gotta figure that out.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a Boot or the Minister a Flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a
3-0.
Flack. She says it's a Boot, and he says it's a Flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
There we go. Okay, sure. Unicorn. 6-4. Alright, I got no idea what I'm doing. It's a good try.
Revelio.
Surprisingly somber, considering he runs.
Did my best. Oh, I can hit that.
Accio. Revelio.
What is up here? That is quite interesting. This must be the astronomy tower, right? One would assume that this is the astronomy tower. Who's this?
Revelio.
Tapestry of Barnabas the Barmy. This is the room of requirement hallway. This tapestry depicts the wizard Barnabas the Barmy's foolish attempt to train the trolls for the ballet. One can only imagine the impact on the arts had he succeeded. Which means this is the room of requirement. I require it now?
Revelio.
Nope.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented food.
My dear Satyavati, you'll be pleased to hear that I received word from my contacts at Cambridge, who conceded that they had, in fact, been incorrect in their understanding of meteor showers. It seems that an Irish astronomer and a British astronomer both built upon the work done by an Italian astronomer, all muggles, mind you, as far as I know, to propose calculating the position of the dust at Earth's orbit as means of connecting meteors to comets. Brilliant, really. One can only imagine what they might do with an enchanted telescope. Frustratingly, in my correspondence, I did feel that I had to continue using the pseudonym from my days as a gentleman scholar. Whilst I still find it rather exciting to have a secret identity, the reason irks me. I am so looking forward to our trip later this year to Yantar Mantar. What an adventure we shall have. I miss you, dear sister, and do hope you are well. With love, Sukrita.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Wow. A lot of height in this game, man.
Can't wait till I'm old enough.
Lumos. Revelio.
Thieves. Dying. Pet the owl. Moth. Must be here somewhere.
Revelio.
Oh my god. This is incredible. Truthfully, the greatest game I've ever played in my life. I have never been more in love in my whole life.
Lumos.
I love that music. I'm dying. Let's go. To defense against the dark arts. Got a real journey to get there. DADA! Oh, I'm gonna be the darkest dark wizard ever. I keep saying that. I probably don't have the guts to do it. I'm gonna be too nice. Like, look at that. What is this? Like, I need to go get a better look. Oh my god. Jeez Louise. Okay.
Revelio.
Another cat. Be awkward if this, you know, was an animagus and I'm just suddenly petting a teacher. Suave, striped attire.
Revelio.
His best friend would be another.
Can I bust into a teacher's office? Ooh. Okay. Down another one. Gotta go up one. Lavender Pruitt? No, Leander Pruitt.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Not Leviosa. It's Leviosa. Ooh, rock and roll, baby.
Levioso.
I knew it was gonna be a feather.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
I, being the master spellcaster that I am, no.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember?
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done.
Woo!
Levioso. Levioso.
Get nailed, buddy.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a
It's your
fair
first day.
duel.
Duel it up.
Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be
Levioso. Protego.
lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Stupid Protego. Stupid.
Good form.
I know.
It's hard for your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Woo! A big
Not
winner
bad
there.
for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I didn't get any, Sebastian.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you
Water
can.
demon.
Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Yeah? Come get it, Hecat.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly. If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Revelio.
A Bridian black skeleton. This large dragon skeleton that hangs in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Hecat after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. Alright, Sebastian Sallow, let's talk, buddy.
Nice work.
Oh wait, let's not talk. I want to talk to you. What's her name?
Always thought
Presidia.
Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
First rule of Fight Club? We don't talk about Fight Club.
If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Lucan Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Man, you sprint fast and I love it.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Revelio.
Oh, hey, Sebastian. What is this?
Accio. Lumos. Levioso.
Aha! I knew something had to be.
Revelio.
Can I help you?
Yes, child. I think you can.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
I am. Intention and talent. Spades.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Oh yeah, Astoria? Let's do this. Sebastian. Break through yellow shields with control spells like the levitation spell Levioso. Target lock lets you track enemies without aiming. Use R to change targets while locked.
Confringo!
Protego! Stupid!
You're better than that!
Lumos! Accio.
Oh, there goes my wager.
Uh-oh.
Accio.
Mind the one!
Potato. Stupid. Accio. Luma.
Oh, she got me.
Come on.
How am I not hitting this? No more of that. Go away.
That's all you've got?
It was rough for me, guys.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Made mistakes.
Nice work. Sebastian
you know what?
wasn't wrong about you.
Still won.
There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Next time you need a partner for Crossed Wands, don't hesitate to call on me.
Will do, Senor Sebastian.
Just wait till I've grown a bit. Then we'll see how well you do.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Thanks. I'm the best. Side quests are now available. Available side quests can be found inside regions of Hogwarts marked as black flags and discovered by exploring the world. These quests reward XP but do not advance main story. Shocked. I will go there later. I must go to Hogwarts. Professor Weasley wants to see me in her classroom, which is off the Transfiguration Courtyard, located between the library annex and the astronomy wing. Hopefully, she has word on replacing my lost supplies. Let's do it! It's time to wizard. Jesus. The game looks way better now that I changed those graphical settings. I haven't seen a performance drop either yet, so that's pretty good. Might have to push it a little bit if I can.
Revelio.
Should save the game.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.